Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the new revamped self-haircutted, beard trimmed Nostrovini, a neater Nostrovini, hopefully a younger, youthful more Nostrovini. And I'm going to make my predictions about this Saturday on the Zing at actually July 16th. They're going to have this card. They'll have a card at 8 o'clock, which is the main card, and then they're going to have preliminaries a little earlier, what they call before the bell. Actually, it's a little contrary because it actually is the bell is started. It's the way they do it. They do it in a certain way. All right. Now, these fights are very good fights, very competitive for the most part. Ryan Garcia, the pretty boy, 22, with 18 KOs, is going to fight Javier Fontuna, 37, 3, and 26 KOs. It's going to be a fight. Ryan is very talented. He may be a pretty boy, but he's a pretty boy that can fight. And he's going to have a very interesting there with Fontuna, who was a champion at one point. Busy fighter, good high KO percentage, but I think he's made to order for Ryan. Ryan has Joe Gosson. I think it's Joe Gosson. Old-timey trainer who's going to train him to have a little more defensive skills. Ryan is fast. He's very tall. He's like 5'11". Excuse me. And Fortuna is only 5'7". He's a pressure fighter, throws a lot of punches, has a good punch. He may stun Ryan Garcia. He may even floor him. We don't know. Ryan has a pretty good jaw. Ryan will, I think, it'll be a clinic. He'll have a little bit of trouble because he's a little ring rusty. But overall, the rust will wear off, and he'll knock out Fortuna late in the fight. Fortuna will come at him, very awkward, very busy, good punch, but he's just giving away too much in terms of physicality, yes, if you will. And I think Ryan hits a lot harder. So I say it, 9th round KO. Okay, next fight. And this is going from the top of the card to the end of the bottom of the card. It'll be Alex Lex Rocha, 19, 1, and 13 KOs against Samuel Unbelievable Cote, who is a very good fighter from Ghana, Olympian. He has 23 and 3 with 16 KOs, but I don't got much tape on him. I'm making a lot of logical assumptions. I couldn't find a fight in which he was fighting somebody, just sparring sessions. He's a good fighter, no doubt about it. But Roche, a little bit too much. He's aggressive. He's a good fighter. He will beat the unbelievable Cote. I say outwork him. I don't say he's going to KO him, because Samuel is a Olympian and he's got a pedigree on him, but he will outpoint him and win the fight. He's a little bit too big and a little bit too busy, and now he's a known factor. Now, Lamont Rocha Jr., 22, with 1 loss, 9 KOs, against Angel Hamamaded Rodriguez, 20 and 1 with 10 KOs. Neither one of these guys is really a big puncher. I say go in the distance. From what I've seen of Angel, he's just not busy enough. Rocha is a much more busier fighter. Lamont Roche is a busier fighter. He'll outwork him. The other guy, Rodriguez, a little taller. If he was more aggressive, I'd say he might have the advantage, but he's just not aggressive enough. And Lamont, who is an aggressive fighter, he's a boxer puncher. Well, I say boxer, more leaning on the side of punch boxer. You know, neither one is gonna. They're not soft punches, but they're not big, devastating punches. They knock out basically half their opposition. But the more aggressive fighter will win. And I think Lamont has fought also a higher pedigree of fighters. Now, Richard El Nino Sandoval, again, 20-1 with 15 KOs, versus David Medina Jimenez. I'm getting better at these foreign Hispanic names. I believe Jimenez, this is a very equal fight. Both are good punchers. 20 with Nino has 20 knockout, 20 victories, 15 by KO. That's a good percentage. He's a puncher, boxer puncher. David Medina Jimenez, or just let's say Jimenez, 11 with 7 KOs, good boxing, pedigree in terms of punching power, has knocked out most of his foes, may even hit a little harder than Ricardo. But I don't think it's going to end well for Jimenez because he basically is a little crude. Ricardo, on the other hand, the Sandoval, the Nino, is a little bit more slicker, a little bit more, he can fight going backwards, he can fight going forwards, side to side. He's a better boxer. I say this fight ends by KO. Jimenez gets knocked down. He runs into something. The other guy is just more rounded. All right. Diego de El Hoya. I don't know if he's a relation to Oscar. He's a good fighter. He's fast, good punch, 22-1 with 10 KOs. As I say, knocks out half the people he fights. A good sharp puncher, solid puncher. And he's fighting Eugene Guzman, 24-13, 12 KOs. Now, I tried to research Guzman to see if he was on the internet. No fights could I find. That's a dead giveaway that the guy's a cup fighter. He's almost lost, 1/3 of all his fights. He's a good club fighter. Probably a good test if De La Hoya could knock the guy out or dominate. Okay, now I'm going down on the list again. Miguel Canoa, 2-1, 2-0 with 1 KO against Jonathan Guzman, 5 losses, no victories. Look, even my psychic ability doesn't need to be tested in this one. The guy who has the victory, the guy who's lost 5 out of 5 fights, he's not going to win this fight. He's going to lose by Ganoa. Miguel is going to beat Jonathan. That's all I got to say. He's going to beat him, probably knock him out. Anyway, this is an experiment. I actually put the list of the fighters in front of me as opposed to the side, so I'm not looking down so much. And this is no Stravini's predictions. This is, we're going to see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fights, I think. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's 5 fights. I don't know, 6. It's 6. 6 overall. I'm predicting here, and let's see. You don't have any answers to say here? Well, I already predicted in my sleepy time state what's going to happen Friday the 15th. Let's keep this short and sweet. Look at my new haircut. I think it takes 10 years off of me. I don't look like a prospector anymore. I look like a nobleman, like a middle age, not middle age, but I look middle aged, but I look what you would call it your medieval king. That's what I'm going for, sophisticated medieval king. Anyway, bye. I have to turn this thing off, and boom.